Residents of Monkey Village, an informal settlement in Opebi area of Lagos, woke up on the 31st of December 2020 to see that their homes, their houses, their settlements have been demolished by the Lagos state government in what it termed its resolve to reclaim wetlands in the city.
No tell you said in the come?
No.
Nobody.
No. No. Now just around 9. Food for the fire. Now in the caterpillar. Nobody chop. No food. No water. Now let children where they come on. Nothing they do.
This water project and ICT Educational Study Center was built by Sea Hope, a non-governmental organization, to bring succor to residents of Monkey Village, an informal housing settlement in Opebi area of Lagos, who have suffered all forms of deprivation over the years. On Thursday, December 31, 2020, however, truckloads of policemen descended on the community and brought to rubble all standing houses without prior notice, according to residents.
I'm at work. That day, my wife will call me, say something's happened for house. I think she rather my wife, she want to born because I'm about to deliver she did. I come the rods come. If you as I come house, I don't know my house again. Who do this? He say na so you see am o. Say he just dey come from nowhere, come dismantle our house without no reason. All the food I buy for my wife, dem don grind everything. The cloth wey dey my neck, na him still dey. All my cloth e dey inside, both him own, both television, both fridge, any electronics is there.
I did for inside. I say, ma carry water, go put my body. Ma put my body before I go come drink my medicine. Ma sleep. Ma rest more. Now I just come out like this. I just see these people. They just enter. When they just enter straight, say, why mommy packing your load? You won't break this place. They don't send. They say make it come scatter was.
Though the Lagos state government, after several denials, has claimed responsibility for the demolition, citing reclamation of wetland as reason, many have faulted the action, describing it as crude, autocratic, and a gross violation of human rights laws.
You know, all of a sudden, they just came and demolished everywhere. They spoiled our belongings and so on. After they came to demolish or close, they came also here.
They are, among other things, demanding compensation for the victims' personal belongings, relocation of the forced evictees, and compensation for the ICT center and water projects that were destroyed.
If you say we are in a democracy, then we should behave like people that are in a democracy. Right now, the people are stranded. They have nowhere to go. How does that look good in the eyes of the world? And how is that acceptable? Let the Lagos state government answer. Let the Lagos state government come forward to find a solution to these people's situation.
Recall that from Maroko to Makoko, Badia East, Otodogbame, and now Monkey Village, the government has forcefully evicted the inhabitants in this manner, a development many say is a gross abuse of human and shelter rights of the urban poor. On our interview segment, we caught up with an environment expert, Nnimmo Bassey, who also happens to be the founder, Health of Mother Earth Foundation, WOMEF. He spoke to us on this demolition exercise, what he feels about it, and of course, all the climate change related issues. Take a listen.
You know, when Monkey Village was demolished recently, one of the things that really touched my heart was seeing the poor girl sitting on a wreck of what had been the resource center for learning provided by Sea Hope. To see the poor struggling to scavenge their property, things they suffered to own, the little they could own, demolished without any feeling. And I saw all those children not fully understanding what was happening. Those children who are the future leaders of Nigeria. being traumatized just because some people want to grab the land on which their parents had brought them up. And all the assault, those who are assaulting these children, because they are helpless, they're small, they can't fight anyone, forget that they have rights. They forget that these children have rights. The rights of children to safety, the right to life, every human right. Children have every right to every human right. And then they have special rights as children. Demolishing their homes, sending them into the cold, does not recognize the fact that these children need to be protected. Forced eviction is not a solution to anything. It's not a solution to urbanization. And the areas that the rich and the powerful and governments always assault, the people they always displace, the people whose properties they always destroy without any conscience or responsibility. They always do this because they want to grab the land occupied by the poor. And they forget that the people they are terrorizing are poor because government has made it impossible for them to step out of poverty. They are not given jobs. There are no safety nets, no support of any form. And the children cannot even easily afford education. And so blaming anyone for being poor and then destroying their habitation, their homes, their neighborhoods, their territories, their communities is totally irresponsible, it's unfeeling, it's unacceptable, and it just shows that those whose job it is to protect the people and those who ought to serve the people believe that they have their power is to punish the people. And this would never be acceptable. Those communities that appear to be not developed, the government believes that by demolishing them, they're cleaning them up, removing the blight from the urban city. It's just a way of trying to avoid responsibility.